Here.
Vice Chair Baidu,
Here.
Chair Kellogg.
Present.
We have a quorum present.
Next item, Madam Clerk.
Item B, Chair's remarks.
Under Chair's remarks, there's a couple of items that I want to mention. At this time, I want to call upon someone from management and budget, specifically to, I got a communication right before the meeting from Watson and Yates. Just wanted to understand where is that as far as the track. I understand that they have been told various different dates that contract would reach the commission. Just want to know the status of that.
I do believe it's being submitted to be on the next agenda for Ways and Means.
Okay, I just was informed that our staff has it and they have some questions that are, yes. Yeah, that our staff has it and they had some questions that they either you all that either have them or they'll be coming back to you for those questions with those questions.
I believe those questions have been answered, or there's still outstanding questions.
Now that I know, because this was given to me on my way out the door. Now that I know that, so we'll just we revise that is in commission's queue. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Thank you. The next item is the Third Circuit Judicial. Circuit Judicial is released to the juvenile lawyer fees. At the next meeting to get an update, we were getting updates. I'd like an update from management budget and Third Circuit Court as relates to the status of those conversations. The chair and myself, Chair Bell and myself was contacted by media regarding getting the status of that. But as you know, we have to wait for you all to negotiate whatever you're going to negotiate to facilitate that, to get that to the commission for our consideration at that time.
I will share that with the CFO and we'll get that to you.
Thank you. Also, I'd like to advise management and budget that we will also begin probably around March. Our staff will begin giving us regular updates as it relates to the status of commission budget initiatives. So we will begin to track that as relates to this committee and then the appropriate committees that have oversight over those items.
Will do.
Next item, Madam Clerk.
Item C, approval of the minutes from the September 29, 2025 meeting.
So moved. It's been moved and supported. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed, this item stands approved. Next item, Madam Clerk.
Item D, unfinished business. There is none listed. Moving to item E, new business. Number 1, requesting commission approval of the 2025 apportionment report.
At this time, I would like to recognize Scott Vanderhall.
Thank you, Chair. Good morning or good afternoon. I'm Scott Van Mergel, Director of Assessment.
Thank you. I slayed your name when I called you up.
I have 55 years of experience with that. That's okay.
It's not German anymore.
Yeah, it's nothing personal. Yeah.
Oh, God. Continue.
Thank you. Scott Van Mergel, Director of Assessment and Equalization for Wayne County. Here to present in support and assistance technical advisory role to the County Commission, the 2025 apportionment report, which is a compilation and analysis of the tax rates for the various taxing entities located throughout Wayne County. As the committee is aware and the commission is aware, the commission has the statutory responsibility to equalize assessments, and that takes place in April, earlier in the year, 6 months ago, and also in the fall now to apportion tax rates, and apportion being calculating and spreading the tax rates on those taxable values on that tax base of ours, so that a tax bill essentially would then come from that as tax revenue. So the commission has oversight responsibility over not only local assessments, but over local tax rates to ensure that they're properly reduced in accordance with the Headley Amendment. And then also that they're just properly calculated in the first place and they have legal standing by the voters or by statute or by charter to be a tax rate in the first place. So this action by the commission would perfect the tax lien, and it would make the tax lien durable, so that if the taxes should go unpaid, the county treasurer would have a valid receivable to go and collect for unpaid taxes if it should reach that point.
And I just want to also say that because we had to take this action, that's one action that we could not delay, because these timelines and are statutorily were set. And so, are there any questions? Any questions? Commissioner Baydun and then Commissioner Maraki.
Scott, so this action will be taken, this relates to the winter tax or the what we call the county tax that comes out in December, correct?
Yes, and it also includes the tax rates from the summer as well.
Yes.
So it embraces all taxes for tax year
Okay.
2025. So there's always a July 1st levy
Yes.
and a December 1st levy, depending on which taxing jurisdiction it is or what kind of jurisdiction it is. School districts typically levy in July so that when the kids go back to school, there's money to pay the teachers. Townships typically levy in the winter and so forth. So there's different structure, but it does embrace both summer and winter levies.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Commissioner Maraki.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So as far as the intermediate school districts, Monroe, Oakland, and Washtenaw, that's because we have schools in Wayne County that are touching into those
Yes, ma'am.
areas.
Yes, yeah, and we have the responsibility to coordinate with the other equalization directors for the respective counties to do a combined calculation for their portion and our portion. And then the way that kind of shakes out for the Headley Amendment, there's a single millage that's levied everywhere at the same amount with the same reduction. So to answer your question, yes, it's because we have little branchings into various places that cross the four corners of the county itself.
And they probably do as well into Wayne County.
Yes, yeah, it's the same thing.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Any additional questions? Any additional questions? Thank you, Scott.
Thank you. Thanks
Okay,
for
thank you.
going easy at me.
Thank you. Next item, Madam Clerk. Next item, Madam Clerk.
Item number 2, communication from John Waller, Chief Financial Officer, Department of Management and Budget, forwarding the third quarter financial report for fiscal year 2024-2025.
James Dana from MB to answer questions about this item.
Thank you. Okay, so this is something that we've been over the past year looking to reconstitute, getting these reports regular. How is it working as it relates to the various departments, specifically the elected departments? Are they getting their financials into your reports into you all in a timely fashion? As we mentioned through the budget process, we discovered that one department was operating in a deficit. And so just trying to make sure that it's being what those type of concerns are being addressed with these reporting, with this reporting.
Yeah, so I can speak to, so when we notice, a major deviation, we reach out to the department or we reach out to the finance staff that's been assigned to that department, potentially analysts, to speak to the issue with respect to the Register of Deeds. We continue to look into that, and Jenny Wright from the Register of Deeds did provide us data that they used to formulate what they felt would be the appropriate fee level to address any discrepancies between the revenues they receive and the expenditures that they send out. And that's still underway, and that's under review by an economist that we have on staff.
Okay, well, we're going to be definitely asking our staff to keep an eye on that, as well as our Auditor General, and as relates to those issues as well. Any additional comments or questions, Commissioner Mareki?
Thank you. So this is a new process you're talking about with right now with Jenny.
Yes. We've not seen the fee proposal before.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay. Any additional questions? Any additional questions? Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Madam Clerk, next item.
Item 3, requesting commission approval of budget adjustment 2025-35-124, certifying revenue in the circuit court fund.
Okay, who's here to speak to this? Anyone here to speak to this?
Yes, Mr. Chair, Lynn Roberts, project consultant for the Third Circuit Court, here to represent via Zoom.
Thank you. Can you give an overview as it relates to this item?
Yes, so this grant is the Child and Parent Legal Representation Grant that the state of Michigan extended to the court a few years ago. The intent of this grant is to provide enhanced legal services with the goal of helping child welfare cases reunite families, and the goal really is for permanency. So this is one of the tools that the state and MDHHS is using to assist in leading to permanency for the children and their parents. This was a grant that we've had for a few years. We were able to obtain some additional funds. So this is just additional funds that we received in fiscal year 25 that we want to have included and added in the appropriation process.
Thank you for that overview. Any questions? Any questions, Commissioner Marecki, and then Commissioner Baker McCormick?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So Lynn, have you guys been keeping track on how well this grant is working as far as keeping the families together?
I don't personally have that information. I do believe our juvenile division would likely have information. I do know that we have been engaging. One of the bigger things that they've been doing is attempting to facilitate custody, because a lot of times that's some of the things that are happening. We do know that there are attorneys that are assisting in custody. I do not have statistics, but I can definitely go back to the team and ask that they provide that.
Okay, yeah, I just was curious if this money is working.
Okay.
With the goal they want. Thank
No
you.
problem.
Commissioner Baker McCormick.
And to Commissioner Marecki's point, do we know how many families that this might help?
I do not know specifically how many families it'll help. The challenge is that Wayne County has a large population, unfortunately, of children with child welfare issues. So we do know we are the largest county in the state where kids, and families could get the benefit from that. But again, I could potentially get some data from the juvenile division and see if they can provide that for you.
That would be great. Thank you.
No problem.
Okay, any additional questions? Any additional questions? Okay, thank you.
Okay, not a problem.
At this time, a motion would be in order. Vote by Commissioner Baidoon, supported by Commissioner Baker McCormick. Okay, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed? These items stands approved. Next item, Madam Clerk.
Item F, such other matters as may be properly submitted before the committee.
I know of none. Next item.
Item G, public comments.
I would like to ask, is there anyone joining us by Zoom or by telephone? If you would like to be recognized by this committee, to address the committee, to raise your hand to be recognized, or to indicate such in the chat.
Through the chair, there are no hands on Zoom, no one on the telephone, and no emails were received.
Is there anyone present who would like to address this committee? Anyone present? Public comment is closed. Next item, Madam Clerk.
Item H, adjournment.
A motion is in order. It's been moved by Baidoon, supported by Commissioner Scott. All those in favor signify by saying aye.